Hi, I'm just going to show you how to access your reading sessions using Zoom. So your coach will have sent you some links to get onto your session so that they can meet with you online. They may have come to you by your email or WhatsApp or text message. Mine has come to me through my text message. So I'm going to select on my text messages, find which person it's come from. It's come from Deb Piper, and you can see it here. So I've got two messages. I've got a message that's got a series of numbers in it there, beginning with 607, and I've got another message that's got a big Zoom blue tab. Now I'm going to need these series of numbers later on. It's actually the ID for your session, your meeting ID. So I'm going to need to either write down these numbers on a piece of paper so I can type them in again later, or if you can hold your finger on that number and choose from this list copy. So it's the one where the one where you've got two little double images there showing it's a copy. So put your finger on copy to select it. Now that number has been remembered to my phone. It's the next thing it will remember. So go back and click on the big Zoom button. So put my finger on there and that will automatically take me to a Zoom meeting. Now it's saying to me that it can't get through, the access isn't valid, and that's because Zoom isn't downloaded to my smartphone or my tablet. So I'm going to press OK because that's not a problem. So choose the blue OK button there, put my finger on that, and I can't join that meeting because I'm not got it installed. So scroll down a little bit until you found download from the App Store. You see a big blue button there. So put your finger on that blue button to download Zoom from the App Store. So this is an iPhone. It's going to come from the App Store. It might, if your phone is a Samsung or something like that, then it's going to ask you to download from Google Play. So I'm just going to choose download. Put your finger on it, and here we go. It's gone straight through. It's found the right app that I need in my store. So you can see a cloud there with an arrow, and I'm going to put my finger on that cloud to download it. Now as I do this, if my phone or tablet is set up in such a way that it asks for permission, it might ask for your password or your fingerprint ID as you go through, but it's unlikely to do that. If it does, you just need to get the password off the account holder and get them to type that in there for you or write it down for you to copy. So I'm going to press that cloud button with the arrow. Don't worry about it. You can try it, and if it can't go through, you can get that code or that password later, but the chances are it'll just go through like mine is now. You can see that circle increasing, going around, and when it's open, it's got to the top there, the app is going to open. So it's just taking a second there because everybody's on the internet and it's slowing everything down. There you go, it's come there now. Okay, so you can see it's popped up to say open. So I'm going to put my finger on the blue button there to say open. And as it opens, it's going to ask me what I want to do. So there's a big blue tab there. It says join a meeting in it, in white writing on the blue button. So I'm going to press that button with my finger. And now it wants to know which meeting I need. So I need that number code that we talked about earlier on. So if I wrote it down on a piece of paper, I need to start typing that in like this. But if I remembered it, copied it to my device, I put my finger down there where the cursor is flashing, the blue lines flashing. So put my finger there, hold my finger there until it pops up saying, and take my finger off, and then it pops up saying paste. So touch the black paste button. It's put that number in there for me ready, and then you've got the big blue join button. So I'm going to press join, and it's going to take me through. So it's going to ask me now, it wants to know if it can access my camera. So I'm going to say yes, it can, and then you'll see your face appearing in front of you there. And it's asking me if I always want to see this preview of my face before I start, and I don't. So you can probably just put your finger on there to make that go to the other side to get rid of the green. Next time you won't have to do that, but it won't show you. And I'm going to touch the blue join with video button. Going to ask me whether it can access my microphone, so I'm going to press the blue OK button there, the small blue word underneath in that white box. And as soon as I've pressed that, it's going to ask if it can send a notification. So it doesn't matter, you can press allow for that one. And now it's going to ask if to hear others, please join in the audio. So I'm going to choose the top line here, the long blue sentence at the top of that white box, call using internet audio. So I'm going to click on that line in that white pop-up box, and then it's just telling me it can't access the microphone, so I'm going to click on the blue OK to say that it can access the microphone. And as soon as that's gone through, it's showing that my reading coach isn't in the meeting yet, that writing at the bottom, and as soon as they join in, then I will be able to see them from face to face. And when it's time to leave the meeting, my session's finished, then I just need to click on that red writing at the top there to press leave, and then I'll be able to finish my meeting and come back and use the same link next time.